Hi guys, it's Barbara with Lady Libra Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Libra. Libra, it looks like somebody has regret. They regret moving on. It's almost like they're back and forth about the burden. When it comes to a Queen of Pentacles, it's illuminating a tower of burden. Tower of burden. I feel like somebody feels like this is in reference to a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be you, could be them. Take it how it resonates with you. But this person, this Queen of Pentacles, brought a tower of burden on somebody. And they're back and forth, like manifesting regret from moving on. But it's almost like they're not seeing the true picture here. Libra, where you're concerned, Queen of Swords, I feel like this new beginning for you has been a long time coming. Now, I want to clarify why they're regretting dealing with or regretting moving on from this Queen of Pentacles, because this person's wish fulfillment, the Queen of Pentacles, their wish fulfillment is to cause a lot of drama, manipulation, winning at all cost, causing the tower of drama or burden. Tell me about this. Why are they regretting this? So I feel like this person may act like they feel some kind of way, but they don't, right? Because they want the drama to end. They want the drama to end. That Queen of Pentacles is the one causing the drama, and they just want the drama. So maybe they're trying to play nice to get the drama to end, because that person, that Queen of Pentacles, their wish fulfillment is to cause a lot of problems. And this new beginning with you, Libra, has been a long time coming. It has to do with them finally cutting out the third party energy. But I feel like you want clarity that this is done. You're looking for clarity to make sure that this is over. You're waiting for somebody from the past. You're very passionate about this relationship. The problem is you guys may be obsessed with arguing and fighting over past mistakes. And you've got to overcome this obstacle in order to heal a situation. I feel like you're resisting the harsh truth here, and you need to be patient. So here's the problem. You guys keep lighting the fuse. So I feel like you know that there's somebody who's stirring the pot, and they're constantly trying to cause some kind of drama in your relationship. But instead of realizing that's the problem, you guys want to argue and fight about the past mistakes. It's doing you no good, because you already know what the problem is, but you're like buying into the bullshit. So knowing what the problem is, that this other person is the one who's stirring the pot, why are you fighting and arguing about these past mistakes? You're aware of what's happened. And it's time, because that's the problem. You're resisting the harsh truth. You already know the answer to the question. You already know the answer to the question, but it's like you're beating a dead horse. You're allowing this other person to stay front and center in this situation. You already know what's happened in the past. Let it go. Because it does you no good to fight and argue over something you already know somebody else is the problem. Like, what are you gaining from it, is my point. What are you gaining from this? Right? This is what's causing the deception in this new beginning. Right? You're never going to get anything off the ground if you just keep bringing up the shit from the past. Now, you're either going to get over the shit from the past and choose to heal a situation, or you're going to live in that shit. That's kind of the problem. You know, as long as you're stirring the pot, you're stuck in the middle of that shit. They're saying to master your emotions. You have an opportunity here to move forward and take control. So master your emotions, get it in check, and realize there's an opportunity to move past all of this. Take control. Feel like you're strong and independent enough to be able to do this. Just don't talk about it. Just don't talk about the past mistakes. You will eventually let them go if you're not bringing them up. I feel like the problem is that what happens is it just causes unhappiness in this connection, in this commitment. You being unhappy because it's almost like, if this is the past and you're being offered a future, you're not even looking at the future. You're looking at the past, right? So let go of, you can't change what's in the past, guys. You can't change it. And it does you no good to fight and argue about the past, because it's over and done with. Sometimes you're not going to get closure. Sometimes you just have to move past it for your own sanity. Right? In order to get this relationship to where you want it to be, the buck stops with you. Are you going to allow yourself to heal, or are you going to be stuck in that pain that you've been dealing with? Because I feel like you know what the problem is. You just have to choose to move forward, move past it. Because otherwise you're allowing this person from the past to interfere with your future. Okay, give me all 12 signs. You're dealing with an Aries. They're having a new passionate beginning with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're dealing with a Taurus. It's arguing with a third party or arguing about a third party. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you're back and forth in divine timing. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you want to be on the same page in this relationship. If you're dealing with a Leo, there's going to be a transformation in a family situation. If you're dealing with a Virgo, it has to do with the strength of the relationship. If you're dealing with another Libra, someone's very guarded and defensive about what's hidden. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, trapped in their head about love. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're heartbroken over Libra. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, manifesting, taking that leap of faith. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they could be cutting out an Aries, Leo, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're choosing their partner. They're choosing their partner. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay blessed.